I don't want an A. I just want to survive. The 5 laws of indices. What is indices? It is a shortcut method to write a lot of multiplications. For example, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 can be written as 2 to the power 5. Why 5? Because the number 2 appears 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That number 5 has a special name. We call it the power or the index. Indices is the plural of the index. The number 2 is called the base. The base is the number that's repeated. The index tells you how many times to write that number. Let us look at a few examples. 7 is the base. 3 is the index. The index is written at the top and it is of a smaller size. Seven to the power 3 means that the number 3 will appear 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Let us look at another example. 12 to the power 5. This means that 12 will appear 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can also use letters for the base. For example, h to the power 8 means that h will appear 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we are using algebra, we don't need to write the multiplication sign. One final example. E to the power 4. E is the base, 4 is the index. That means E will appear 4 times. These are the laws of indices that you normally see in your textbooks. There are too many laws. In this video, we will reduce the 5 laws to 3 laws. And we will use words to help us remember the laws. Because it's much easier to remember words than it is to memorize symbols. I will now rename Law 1. From now on, Law 1 will be known as the same, base, law. How do we use the same base law? Obviously, it can only be used when the base is the same. Let us look at a few examples. Simplify two to the power 3 times 2 to the power 5. I will do this question using two different methods. First, using a long method. After that, I will make use of the same base law. Two to the power 3 means that the number 2 will appear 3 times. 2, 1 time, times 2, 2 times, times 2, 3 times. Two to the power 5 means that this number 2 will appear 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Altogether, the number 2 appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times. Now I will make use of the same base law. Observe that the base is the same. This means that we just have to write the base one time. The first 2 appears 3 times. The second 2 appears 5 times. Altogether, they appear 8 times. This means we must add the index so that 3 plus 5 gets us 8. Let us look at another example. Simplify 7 to the power 6 times 7 to the power 4. Using the long method. 7 is the base, 6 is the index. That means 7 will appear 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 7 has an index of 4. That means 7 will appear 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Altogether, 7 will appear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. Using the same base law. The base is the same. That means we write 7 one time. The first index is 6. The second index is 4. Since 7 appears 10 times, we have to add the index so that we get 7 to the power 10. We will redo this question using algebra. We will replace the number 7 with the letter H. Because this is algebra, we do not need to write the multiplication sign. The base is the same. So we write H one time. The first index is 6. The second index is 4. We add them up to get H to the power 10. What happens when there are numbers and algebra together? Simplify e to the power 2 times 7e to the power 8. Since the number appears only once, it goes to the front. This E appears 2 times. 1, 2. This E appears 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Altogether, we have 7 times E to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Using the same base law, seven goes to the front. The base is the same. We write E 1 time. The first index is 2. The second index is 8. We add them up to get seven E to the power 10. What if there are 2 numbers? We get 3 times 7 times h to the power 5 times h to the power 4. This gets us 21 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5h times 1, 2, 3, 4h. Altogether, we have 21 h to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Using the same base law equals to 3 times 7 times h to the power 5 times h to the power 4. Because this part is algebra, we do not need to write the multiplication sign. This becomes 21. The base is the same. We write h 1 time. The index is 5 and 4. 5 plus 4. Which gets us 21 h to the power 9. What if there is more than one letter? Let us give each letter its own color. The first A appears 2 times. 1, 2. The first B appears 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The second B appears 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. A appears 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Altogether, A appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times. B appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times. Using the same base law, A has the same base. We get A to the power 2 plus 5. B has the same base. B to the power 3 plus 4. This gives us A to the power 7, B to the power 7. Let us put everything together into one question. Simplify 2 times h to the power 2 times e to the power 5 times 3 times h to the power 3 times e to the power 2 times e. Now is the time for you to take out paper and pen and try the question yourself. If you are able to do so, you can use the same base law immediately. If you need to use the long method first, you can do that too. I will give you 20 seconds. If you need more than 20 seconds, pause the video. Time's up. I will show you the same base law first. Multiply the numbers together. H has the same base. We get h to the power of 2 plus 3. E has the same base. we get e to the power of 5 plus 2 plus 1. Why is there a 1? Because e appears one time here. Completing the question, we get 6 h to the power 5 e to the power 8. Using the long method, equals to 2 times 3 times 1h, 2h, times 1e, 2e, 3e, 4e, 5e, times 1h, 2h, 3h, times 1e, 2e, and one final e at the end. Two times 3 gets us 6. H appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. E appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times. If you got the answer correct, well done. If you got it wrong, even better. Because from now on, you will remember that when there is just one e, the index is 1. Remember this, the same base law. When base is the same, multiply means add.